Everything's always about the dream. It's always about the dream. I was 20 years old. I'd already done 6 years in corporate America. And a guy stopped me in the locker room and asked me, do I know anyone who'd like to make an extra $1,500 a month? He didn't talk about getting rich. He didn't talk about getting wealthy. He didn't talk about freedom. So you don't have to oversell this thing. You know, the average person would love to make an extra $300 to $500 a month. So we talk about putting millions of people in Karatbars. Now we're talking about 20, 30, 40 million people in Karatbars. We're not talking about everybody become a multi-billionaire. You can, if you want to pay that price. I hear people all the time say, I want to be a billionaire. Well, okay. No problem. I want to be a multi-millionaire. Well, you can. Okay. But it's going to require you cutting off the television. It's going to require you missing some football games, some basketball games. It's going to require some sacrifice on the part that only you know if you're willing to make. So I like keeping it simple. That guy asked me, do I know anybody like to make an extra $1,500 a month? I said, yes, me. I didn't know what he was talking about, and I got excited. I got a little bit excited. I got a twinge of hope. There I was 6 years in corporate America. I mean, I'm 20 years old. Had my own home, 4 cars in the driveway, pool in the backyard. My wife was a flight attendant, so I could fly anywhere in the world pretty much for free or for peanuts. Okay, I had all the cars I wanted to drive, didn't buy insurance, didn't put gas in them. The company fed me 5, 6 nights a week. I'm living on a company expense report. I mean, I live a lifestyle people dreamed about. I wore my shirt and tie to work, my briefcase. I look good, status good, but as far as I was concerned, I was still broke. Not broke compared to my next door neighbor. Not broke compared to the guys in my neighborhood. Just broke compared to people who had some real money. That makes sense? Just like one of my nephews one day asked me, Uncle Tyrone, people in the family say you're rich. I said, well, compared to you, I'm rich. Because you don't have any money. But compared to Oprah, Uncle Tyrone broke. Okay, so it's a relative term. Money is relative. And money is not to do all to say all. Okay, because when you have some serious health issues going on that money can't solve, you realize how unimportant money is. But I tell you what, I got started. And I'll never forget that first meeting I was sitting there, Mr. Williams, Miss Abram. I'll never forget it. I'm sitting at first meeting on about 200 people in that room, maybe 180, 200 people. And that guy was talking about homes and cars. He was talking about all these material things you could have. And I'm sitting saying, man, I got 4 cars in the driveway now. I got 2 Lincolns in the driveway, a Ford Mustang and a Grand Marquis, 2 company cars and 2 I own. I was just sitting there, didn't mean anything to me. But all of a sudden he started talking about something that meant something. He said, have you ever thought about being free? Now, as far as I was concerned, I thought I was free. I mean, he talking about the height of ignorance. I thought I was free. He said, ever thought? No, I mean really free. I said, man, I'm free right now. He said, I know that some of you are sitting there thinking you're free. He said, if you think you're free, don't show up on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and by Thursday, you'll be free. And when he said that, it hit me. I was not free. He said, freedom is when you throw away the alarm clock and you sleep to the crack of noon. Freedom is when you wake up in the morning and do what you want to do with your life. Freedom is when you go to that golf course on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday and play golf when everybody else is at the office. Freedom is when you go fishing on Tuesday, Wednesday. Freedom is when you stroll in the movies with your kid on a Wednesday afternoon and there's nobody in the movie theater but you and your child because everybody else is at work. Freedom is when all the fathers at work and you're the only father at the Little League baseball game with your kid or your grandkids. Man, he started painting that picture for freedom, guys. And I never forget, I sit up in my chair. I said, wait a minute, what's this freedom thing you're talking about? Okay. And it blew my mind. He asked a simple question. What's retirement age? Everybody started yelling out numbers. 65, 75. Said, see how we've been conditioned? Retirement doesn't have anything to do with age. Retirement has everything in the world to do with money. This couple speaking from the stage were 32 years old. He and his wife were both retired. 2 brand new Cadillacs in their driveway, owned their brand new home. And they were both retired at 32 years old. I said, oh my God, I got to get this freedom thing. Okay. And I didn't know. I know how long it's going to take me to get free. Some of you right now today, you don't know how long it's going to take you to get free. You want to be free right now, you can taste it. I see Dante Taylor, he can taste it, man. He can taste it. I can hear it in his voice. He can take that people want, he can taste this freedom thing. They want it. But you willing to pay the price to get it. When I saw it, I was willing to pay the price. Man, before then, I was I knew every television program that came out. I was a walking TV guide. You could call me and say, what time did the show come on, Tyrone? I didn't have to put out the news, but I could tell you what time it came out. I was a walking TV guide. Okay? I spent the weekend watching football like everybody else. But when I saw freedom, when I saw that freedom thing, when I was sold that dream of freedom, man, I shut it all down. I said, I'm going after freedom. And at 32 years old, I was able to, my wife and she was able to walk away from a job she'd been on for 8 years as a flight attendant for U.S. Air. And she walked, yes, we gave up the flying privileges. Yes, we gave the benefits. Yes, we gave up the stock options, gave it all up. Okay, why? So I had a kid and he didn't even know his mama. He'd come home and she'd go to reach for him and he'd run because she's flying and she didn't know him and he didn't know her. Okay, it was breaking her heart. I said, quit. And she walked away at 32 years old. My son don't even remember. He's 32 right now. He don't ever remember his mother having a job. It took me 8 more years. I didn't retire till I was 40 years old. I'm telling you, I'd do it all over again. It took me 20 to walk into a job you've had for 10 years, 18 years in corporate America and say, I'm out and never look back. That was July 14th. July 14th. That's tomorrow. That'll be 22 years.
One of the greatest things about life is that how you perceive it determines what you get from it. The lens through which you look at the world roadmaps your success, right? All we are is a compilation of the things we see and the beliefs we hold. Which brings me to a very interesting question. Why are human beings so inclined to limit themselves and their abilities? Why do we bring life to stopping points, to barriers that simply are not there? See, in the world we know, every day of our lives is consumed by rules, laws, limitations. If I throw a rock into the air, it's going to hit a certain point, come to a stop, and fall back down to earth. That's science. That result can be mathematically proven, and there's really no debate about it. The issue, though, and one of the most tragic elements of human behavior is when that exact certainty, that limitation, is applied to potential. Because potential is not a thing. Potential is an idea. Visualize someone who just completed a 6-minute mile, right? It's a pretty good time, something to be proud of. The question, though, is what tangible evidence, what proof does that individual have that they couldn't have run 5:59 or 5:50? 5:30. So often we stop because we believe we've done enough. We're comfortable right where we are. We know what the standard is and we act accordingly. But just imagine a life without these false pretenses. Imagine the possibilities that exist for those who set their own standards. It truly is the difference between ordinary and extraordinary. Going back a few years, when Henry Ford first created the automobile, he said that if he would have asked the world what they wanted, they would have said faster horses, because that was the standard. A new possible hadn't been defined yet. And this supports the fact that reality is whatever you decide it's going to be, right? That mentality has been held by anyone who's made a positive impact on society, anyone who's exceeded expectations. Unlike that rock flying through the air, there is no defined stopping point for you other than the one you give yourself. And today is about taking that stopping point and making it disappear. It's about innovation, having the courage to step into the unknown, to push, to do the things that most people wouldn't. Because most people are confined to those self-induced limitations. But they don't need to be. Right? There are 2 ways to look at any situation: to simply exist through it, or to have an impact, to be the defining piece, to do something memorable. And every day is an opportunity to become that standard. But you have to first believe you are. Believe that your capabilities and talents stretch far beyond what is right in front of you. Believe that possibilities are limitless. And you will see the world transform right in front of you. It'll be an incredible sight to see.
There's a popular quote going around at the moment. The person you will be in 5 years is based on the books you read and the people you hang around with today. This is quite true, but it applies to everything else as well. The person you will be in the future is based on everything you do today, the people you hang around with, but more so the people you listen to, the opinions you believe, the books you read, or the videos you watch. All the information you take in, positive or negative, will affect your future. The workouts you do or don't do, that will show up in the future. The foods you eat today will affect your future on a visual and energy level. The same is true with your thoughts and information. What you feed your mind will shape your future. If all you do is take in garbage, guess what your future is going to be made up of? Commit to feed your mind with successful thoughts and surround yourself with those who have the same ambition. It doesn't matter where you get your information from. You may read, you may get it from podcasts or videos. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you keep feeding your mind every day. Your future self is begging you to show some discipline. Your future self is begging you not to be like the rest, to learn more than the rest, to work harder and smarter than the rest. Your future self is begging you to do the work now so you can enjoy later. If you don't feed your mind with success, it will rot with mediocrity. What you do every day will dictate your future. What you want out of life, you must put it in. If you want success, put it in there. If you want health and fitness, put it in. If you want peace and happiness, put it in. Your actions will equal your results.
My mind is strong. I am strong. My thoughts are strong. My beliefs are strong. My life is strong. They say I can't. I can. They say I won't. I will. They say I'm not. I am. I am limitless. I am. I am. There's nothing I cannot be. Nothing I cannot do. Nothing I cannot have. In my mind, there are no limits. I am limitless. There's nothing I cannot be. Nothing I cannot do. Nothing I cannot have. There exists no limits in my mind.
Man, I'm telling y'all, family, that knocks me out every time. Mr. Carlito, thank you so much for sharing that wonderful presentation of where we are, because we are limitless. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to greet each and every one of you within the range and the view of Voice Insight. This is Brother Eric Ture Muhammad reaching out to you, greeting you with peace of Assalamu alaikum, ready for revolution. We are live on Facebook platform, on my page, and soon we'll be replaying, if we're not already live, on Confining Radio page. We managed some glitches with Facebook, and they didn't want to show us any immediate love, but we're working through it, overcoming all obstacles in our path. This is the Blue Dot Convention. The Blue Dot Convention is designed primarily to help stimulate those sisters and brothers, ladies and gentlemen, that are in our downlines, or what we call our pay lines, and help to encourage them to understand the value of their positioning, where we are now, where we can go, and help you to know that our commitment to you is true. That commitment is that though you're in business for yourself, you're not by yourself. Karatbars and Wealth Builders Worldwide is a montage of minds, but of the same goal, of the same objectives, to achieve financial wealth, to achieve wealth leverage, to achieve the ability to control the economy within your own home, within your own business, within your own association, within your own church, or within your own mosque or spiritual center. You have that opportunity, financial freedom, with Karatbars International. So I want to share with you first, because I am cognizant of the fact that many of us join on to things for different reasons. But I want you to understand, first and foremost, you have been chosen. You think you did it yourself. You think that you listened to Brother Eric, and you registered for your free Gold Savings account with me because I was just getting on your nerves talking about it so much, or because you thought you just throwing brother a bone and let me help the fella out, and you thought there was nothing to it. Some of us are like that. And again, that's based in love and trust. That has nothing to do, what I'm saying does not trivialize the action you have taken, because the reality of this, which you'll find at the near end of this presentation, you will find that you cannot be successful without helping someone else first. You can't find the level of success that you're looking to achieve in life without helping someone else first, because everything involves networking, everything involves sales, everything. If you're hungry, you got to convince someone that it's time for you to eat. True? A baby has to convince somebody when it's time to change their diaper. A man has convinced a woman that he's right for her, and she has to be convinced of the same. And then they convince each other to join in union and produce family. Everything's related to decisions, decision-making, and choices. Karatbars chose you. Karatbars chose me. And so I'd like to share with you what you're involved in. Karatbars overview. I'll give you that first. Karatbars International is an e-commerce company and has made available simple wealth building system for everyone on the planet who is 18 years of age and over, with 4 optional ways to participate. Option 1, we save gold. We all start here. We complete the free registration for our gold savings account, and we start acquiring Karatbars gold in small increments. Karatbars International has made it easy by making available a feature called auto exchange. At Wealth Builders Worldwide, we call that pay yourself first. You set up your account to automatically exchange your paper currency to Karatbars gold weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. You simply set it, forget it, and then go back and increase it. Activating this feature allows you to automatically pay yourself first with physical gold. There are no fees of any kind. The account is completely free and takes less than 5 minutes to register. Every time you acquire Karatbars gold, you are building your family's wealth. Option 2, save and earn. As an independent affiliate, when you save gold for yourself and share with others how to do the same, you position yourself to be compensated monthly through our unilevel system compensation plan. You are virtually in business for yourself in over 100 plus countries worldwide. To date, 140 countries, including the beautiful island country of Grenada, which joined the Karatbars universe as a country, making available digital gold products as of this morning. You are virtually in business for yourself in over 100 plus countries worldwide. Option 3, maximizing your earning potential. You may choose one of several packages which position you to generate cash flow monthly and weekly through our dual system compensation plan. These packages are income producing assets. Option 4, we save Karat Gold Coin and Karat Coin Bank Coin. As independent affiliates, while we are saving gold and maximizing our earning potential, we acquired Karat Gold Coin, KBC, and Karat Coin Bank Coin, KCB. These cryptocurrency coins are an individual stream of income that will build massive wealth. Some people have asked, why Karatbars? A Karatbars savings account gives you protection against future financial crisis and rapid inflation. It protects your hard-earned paper currency with physical gold. Karatbars International has the only system in the world where you can get free gold and free cryptocurrency. Gold is a store of wealth and value and is an asset, appreciating asset. There are 3 major benefits of a Karatbars saving account. 1, you can now start saving physical gold in small increments. 2, Karatbars International puts you in position to build a global business from the comfort of your home. 3, there are significant tax advantages to owning a home-based business. At Wealth Builders Worldwide, our worldwide mission is to provide individuals worldwide with the tools required to enhance their lives, achieve their dreams, and build massive wealth. We are salespeople. We are a sales team. We do not sell products, goods, or services. We sell people on the infinite possibility of their lives and the power of their dreams. We sell people on never giving up. We believe this is a noble cause. Now, if you are a guest on this stream today, get back to the person who invited you to this and let them know you are ready to open your Karatbars Gold Savings account. You're ready to open it right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this opportunity that's before you with Karatbars can never be understated, okay? It's very important to understand the power of what you have in your hands. So in order for you to do that, again, I don't take for granted, and those of us at California Radio, we don't take for granted that you know what you signed up to. And then there are those of you who do know, but you haven't stayed connected, plugged into the activities that have been going on in the world of Karatbars to the point where we have new products, more opportunities, new streams of revenue that it simply amazes. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to share some of those innovations with you now. And with your permission, we'll go ahead and get started with that. I hope everyone is okay. Let me get to my little screen here. Please type a yes if you can see what I'm showing you, what I'm attempting to show. Excuse me. All right, if everyone can see that, just type yes. All right, Wealth Builders Worldwide. Again, we are made up of close to 70,000 affiliates of the largest 600,000 that are members of Karatbars International. We are a collective of people who are dedicated to helping all of us improve our wealth stability and improve the leveraging of wealth within our own homes. But I want to talk to you about lifestyle because many of us have no understanding of what a lifestyle is. Now, you see pictures here, and in these pictures, you see several levels of luxury. You see several levels of luxury. This is simply a lifestyle. Luxury is a lifestyle. Many of us are familiar with money, and many of us earned a lot of money. Many of us have fine homes, good homes, and we are familiar and comfortable on that level. Many of us have friendships in all walks of life. Some of you in social media alone, I know I can speak for myself, as several thousand men and women who have joined on to liking my various pages or liking my posts. But, you know, these are numbers that signify a promise that is given by the Creator, meaning that in submission to the Creator, you can receive money, good homes, and friendships in all walks of life, but also in the promise is known as luxury. Luxury is actually promised first. But most of us don't know what luxury is because we're living a lifestyle of debt. We're living the lifestyle of a consumer. So as a result, we have no clue to what is enjoyed by the one who consumes. I mean, as the one who consumes, because we give it all away. We never look to pay ourselves first. We never look to position ourselves and our families first. And this is mainly because of a lifestyle that's been placed upon us through an indoctrination, a wicked indoctrination, financial and economic slavery. So we've learned to understand that saving in gold as a premier wealth building asset and earning commissions by referral and accumulating gold-backed assets, these are the alternate means of securing a lifestyle of luxury. You see, all the wealthy, they teach a lot about what to do. They tell you a lot about what to do, but rarely do they share with you what they actually do. So we have been blessed with an opportunity, and I consider it God-given. I consider it divine intervention. And I'm not trying to ruffle your feathers or anything. If you're not a God-fearing or religious or spiritually centered person, that's not my point here. My point is to say that something has been revealed to us. And revelation is that which is unknown before. We have been revealed with an opportunity that allows us to see into the world of wealth, to what it truly means. Number one, true wealth is in the spirit, is in the desire, is in the goals, the objectives of every human being. Wealth is a part of the spirit. But you want now to transform that spirit into a reality. You want it to marry and match on to that which you understand. Do you know that 99% of the world population, we're talking about a little more than 7 billion people, know nothing about the ability to own gold? 99% of the people, roughly over 7 billion, know nothing about the fact that gold is money, true money. Well, at Karatbars International, that is understood concept. That's our headquarters there in Stuttgart, Germany. Been established since 2011 with more than 600,000 affiliates worldwide. We have a Karatcoin Bank, which is fully licensed crypto bank in Miami, Florida. We have Karatcoin Bank offices in Hong Kong. We have Karatpay payment systems offices in Singapore. We also just opened in Colombia this week a new Karatcoin Bank office. We have a customer support in Germany, Dubai, and Slovenia, and we have IT offices in Bangladesh. So we're clearly a global company moving toward a global economy. This is the CEO and founder of Karatbars International, Mr. Harold Seiss. He's the founder and visionary. He says, and I quote, "My mission is to produce the highest quality gold available in the market. Make it easily accessible to the masses of honest people around the world at a price point everyone can afford. My goal is to help millions find financial freedom from the current system of debt with Karatbars." He went further to promise that Karatbars and Gold Standard Bank will continue promoting and defending the financial freedom and security of every human being independently and in a decentralized manner. We'll talk more about that in a minute. Our future is unlimitedly digital. It rests on a solid foundation of pure gold at the same time. So I want to show you something in that related to that foundation, because it all begins with the world's best money, and that's gold. Some of you are familiar with the chant, when the gladiator chant that we give amongst wealth builders. It was a borrowed chant from the movie 300, but it's more relative to our realities. We say AU, which is AU. That's the symbol for gold. Okay, gold is the purest of the periodical chart of elements in terms of the purest form of precious metal. You can't burn it. You can melt it down, but you can't destroy it. You can't dirty it. Gold is the greatest conduit of all metals. And gold is the most valued of all metals. And when people ask, well, why is it worth so much? Well, a lot of it has to do with the fact that it's based off of your ability to pull it out of the earth and cultivate it, to mine it. It's based off that ability, and the labor is built in to its unearthing. Now, you have to understand the value is based and rooted in God himself. Well, why do you call it God's money? Well, it comes from his creation. Well, why is it so rare? Why is it so valuable? Because God ain't making no more. But if you take the foundation of what he has made and back it and use it as the backing of everything related to an economy, you can absolutely control the economy within your home because you will have a complete system. We're going to share with you our cryptocurrency. So you're clear on the digital age where money is now moving in ways at light speeds, at phenomenal speeds that keeps you in front of the pace of money. You're going to learn about our Karatbars system. Our pay system is the system by which you're familiar with Apple Pay and Google Pay and Samsung Pay and all these Android and smartphone apparatuses where you can pay for things online by tapping a card or tapping your phone, or some people have mechanisms now where you just shake the phone and it makes things happen. We have our own exchange. You're familiar with stocks and bonds and things of that nature. Well, we're different because we understand that stocks and bonds are investments, and investments inherit risks. It has a duality of loss and gain, where our own exchange deals with the digital movement of money. And as a result of the digital movement of money and the digital backing of the currencies, we don't have loss, we only have gain because we are back in absolute gold. So our own exchange, which you'll learn more about, also makes room for those that are in the brick and mortar buildings of stock exchanges and Dow Jones and NASDAQ and all that stuff, for lack of a better word. They are now, many of those companies are now moving because they have to pay fees of $1.5 to $2 million to even get their name listed on the exchange. And here in the world of Karatbars, you're not paying but maybe $200,000 max. We have our own cryptocurrency bank, the first and only cryptocurrency bank in the world, licensed, fully licensed bank based in Miami, Florida, with branches soon to come. We have our own smartphone, which you're going to see some actual pictures of today. This is our K1 Impulse phone, and you're going to learn more about it. It's a voice over blockchain smartphone. It's the most secure phone in the world. It's the most affordable phone in the world. Sorry, Apple, but it beats you too. You know, it is the highest encrypted phone in the world, and you can run digital exchange from it. You'll learn more about that today. And all of it is based within our own blockchain. This is where the money moves. So all your credit card transactions, all your debit card transactions, all of your downloads of photos and music and video, all those things that you enjoy right now in other places that cost you exorbitant amounts of money, that make an exorbitant amount of money for other people, you can do all those things on our blockchain. It'll cost you less and make you money at the same time. Complete system, y'all. And experts understand this. Robert Kiyosaki and Mr. Mike Maloney, they all understand that the value is in gold. Maybe we can't fix the world, but we can fix our world. The most important economy, as I've said before, is the one that's in your own home. But in order to understand it even further, you have to know what it is that we suffer. We suffer from inflation. Inflation is where the prices of goods and services go up and the value of the money decreases. This is an excellent pictorial because here you have a shopping cart in 1998. This is a graphic timeline. You have your $20 bill, and look what it did for your cart. Come to 2005, you have a newer $20 bill with a bigger head on it, but look what happens to your cart. You have fewer products. In 2014, you have a new artwork for your dollar, very fancy, very attractive, but look at your cart now. Hell, this is 2019, you don't get a cart and you can barely find the money. So what we suffer from is lack of price stability in society. In an economy, that means that the general price level in an economy does not change much over time. That means that no matter how long, how many years you live, the currency that's in your pocket, the account that you work with in your banks, the fluctuation of the value of the currency or the value of the money does not change much over time. However, we don't find that to be the case. Here's a timeline of 1920. That's a Model Ford 1920. That truck cost you $645 or 1 kilogram of gold. A kilogram of gold today is worth roughly $48,000 maybe, depending on which market you're in. Today in 2019, look at your US dollars. Now the truck does have more bells and whistles. You have air, you have heating, you have heated seats, you have cameras now. When you throw your car in reverse, the camera comes on and shows you what's behind you. I mean, those are great innovations. But the $40,000 at the base sticker price, that's the same US currency that you had here, but the difference is that currency in 1920 was backed in gold. Your currency here is just a floating dollar, or what's known as a Federal Reserve note. So as a result, you're using more of those notes that have questionable backing to secure this vehicle, or you can simply use 1 kilogram of gold still. That 1 kilogram of gold will not only give you that truck, but you'll also get change back. So how do you make money in Karatbars? Because Karatbars is the solution, is the opportunity where securing an asset saves or protects you against inflation. We have several levels here that we'll discuss today, but there's so many more beyond today's discussion. And you're welcome to reach out to us at any time. You know, you can go to our email at thegoldisgold@kalfaniradio.org. If those of you who are here today and you are unfamiliar with how to secure your free gold savings account, you can go right now to kalfanigoldrush.com and you can sign up right there and learn more about this wonderful program. But I want to introduce the unilevel commissions, the generational bonuses, the dual team payouts, the 3-generation direct commissions, the 7-generation matching bonuses, your gold-backed cryptocurrencies, and the new innovations or promotions and innovations that we have available. Now, to understand where we're going, we only ask all of you to open your free gold savings account. We ask you to save in gold, tell a lot of people, make a lot of money. That's our beginning, because gold is our foundation. Why? Because it's the foundation that God put in the earth. It's the foundation of our complete money and wealth system that backs everything that we do. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, the saving in gold, you're not buying gold from Karatbars, you're exchanging some of your devalued currency for the appreciating asset of physical gold. So you don't have to go out to get an extra job to get extra money, like you have an extra body and extra mind and you're equipped with extra endurance to deal with the extra fatigue and the extra stress and the extra frustration. You don't have to do any of that. All you need to do is take a little bit of what you have and exchange it. In fact, all of you will get this assignment today. All of you, we're asking you to take $5 US for yourself and try it in Karatbars. Exchange your $5 for 1/10 of a gram of cash gold. That's your digital cryptocurrency. If you do that with us today and you email us to inform us that you have done so, I will personally walk you in to show you how you can exchange that digital currency into a gold coins that'll be worth hundreds of dollars to you, thousands of dollars to you by July 4th. We're only talking about now 2 months or so away. Okay? So get your $5 US ready. And then you email me and let me know that you have done so. And I'll set up another seminar where we'll walk you right through how you can make those exchanges for yourself and continue on building your future. So we save in gold. We ask everyone to save 1 gram of gold a month, just in general, on account with Karatbars. And then we tell 2 or 3 people that can do the same. See, simplicity is duplicatable. So we keep it simple because in simplicity, you'll create duplication because people be willing to do what you do. People be willing to do what you have done. And they'll see your success and they know they're guaranteed their own. So how do we begin? Here we are. All you have to do is find 2 people to tell about this opportunity. You register them under you for their gold savings account, and then they exchange a little bit of their currency and just save in gold. And then those 2 people tell 2 people. And you allow those 2 people to tell 2 more people. And you allow those 2 people to tell 2 more people. And it continues to grow from there. And what you find yourself available for is a unilevel bonus, up to 6% to infinity or forever. Now look, Karatbars does not have interest or interest rates because gold carries no debt. Karatbars International is a debt-free e-commerce company, and our product is money. So you don't have to go out and chase lotions, potions, notions. You don't have to go out and sell physical products. You don't have to be out there hawking things in front of a gas station or standing in the corner or going through vendor tables, which all that is fine. All that is fine. I'm not knocking those. Those are things that I've actually done myself. But we have money as the product. Everything that you and I chased before this moment has been for the money. And we chased paper, which really was not the money. It was just a current or currency. But now we have been introduced to the attractive power and the ability to acquire in small, affordable increments gold. It's a wealth building structure that continues to grow over time. So we don't charge interest because we don't carry debt. But we are blessed with commissions based off of our ability to save. All we're asking us to do is save something for ourselves, do something for ourselves, pay ourselves first before we start paying others, and watch how we take care of each other. Okay, you can earn up to 6% in commissions. And the more you save, the more you earn, and the more you earn, the more you qualify for higher earnings. So your earning power increases as you grow. In fact, for those that are on this stream, I want to congratulate in advance Miss Janetta Muhammad and Mr. Mustafa Muhammad, her husband, because all of you had a great month over the last couple of days. It don't take a whole 30 days to have a great month. But your power has catapulted me into these arenas. As a result, those arenas now have catapulted you. But you'll learn more about that as you see the month-end totals. Okay, so there's no limit to how you can grow in your accumulation and constant accumulation of wealth. But how you grow and how often you grow, this is a simple choice that is entirely up to you. So, you know, we have the ability to get paid monthly through the unilevel program that we just discussed with you. But now we'd like to introduce to you the dual system that allows you to get paid weekly. So it's just a mathematical question. Would you rather get paid once a month or 5 times a month? So we have packages that produce generational, sorry, not just generational wealth, but it produces direct commissions. Any packages you acquire under Karatbars, whether it be a bronze, silver, gold, or a lustrous VIP package, you will earn a direct commission of 10% to the first person that you get to acquire a package or purchase gold. The second generation, meaning that person that you sold, they get other people to purchase, you get 3% off of what they do. And the third generation of people who go out to get others to acquire packages, you get 2% off of them. Now, all of that is quite attractive. Okay, I want to go back to the packages so you'll see what I'm talking about. So here you have your generational wealth. Whether you get a bronze, silver, gold, or VIP, you'll automatically get 10% commission off of any of those packages. And that doesn't take a month to get, that doesn't take a week to get. The day it's purchased, that commission is yours and on your account. And every Friday, you can collect those commissions on your privately issued prepaid Karatbars MasterCard that's partnered with MasterCard. Your second generation, meaning those who purchase from you and they got others to come on board, you get 3% of what they do. And the next generation of people, meaning the third level of people by which the second generation reached out to, you get 2% of theirs. Now I want you to think on this. I was asking Mr. Best to share something with me. When I say Mr. Best, I'm talking about Tyrone Best. He is the CEO and founder of Wealth Builders Worldwide. He's also a member of the Networkers Hall of Fame. He's made a ton of money. He and his wife, Miss Valerie Best, have 3 companies that they've opened. A couple of them are still open, I believe. I know one for sure. And they are living the life of their dreams through work, through dedication, and being willing to share and communicate the value of the opportunity with others. But I asked him to drop a jewel on me that I could share with you all today. And I'm going to make my attempt at it now. He said that any man can count the number of seeds in an apple, but only God can count the apples in a seed. Let that marinate a little bit. Any man can count the number of seeds in an apple, but only God can count the number of apples in a seed. So what we represent and what you are seeds, ladies and gentlemen. You are seeds that have been cast. And there's no telling how many people you will tell. And there's no telling how many people will come on board as a result of your sharing. And there's no telling how many people will come on board and look for you, remember you for telling them when they see this opportunity blow up as it's about to blow up now. Just think about it. A seed, apples grow on trees, right? So the seed that generates the tree, that produces that precious fruit, that allows that fruit to fall down and allows those seeds to germinate possibly another tree. This thing is endless, ladies and gentlemen. There's no telling how much wealth you can acquire by just sharing with people. So how the pay structure works is through what is known as dual commissions. Okay, this means that you have 2 teams, or a right leg and a left leg. If you accumulate 25 points on one side, or 25 units rather, I'm sorry, and 50 units on the other, you acquire what's known as a DTP, These are dual team payouts. Okay. So that means that, and it goes into infinity, by the way. So this means if whatever level you come in on, if you come in as on a bronze level, you'll receive 40 euros in payout for every 75 units in total, 25 on one side, 50 on the other. It doesn't matter which side they accumulate on. You receive $40 euros, which works out to close to $50 US of for every 75 units earned, you receive that as on a bronze level. Silver, you receive 50. Gold, you receive 60. 80 VIP, you receive 80. And you receive additional units per sale of the packages that Karatbars offers. It's an enormous advantage and opportunity. And you can get paid up to 180,000 dual team payouts per week. Now that's the maximum. Okay, that's the maximum. But you also have another level known as matching bonuses. Now, this is the other side of money. This is where making money while you sleep, which you were able to do in those other generations I showed you previously. But here's where you really, really, really make money, because many of these people you will not know. When I shared the invite with you all to this live stream presentation, this invite was sent out to thousands of people and thousands more who are a part of other teams. And because my generations run so deep in the world of Karatbars, if someone receives a matching bonus, I'm sorry, not a matching bonus, but a dual commission, a payout today, I will receive a 5% matching bonus off of what someone else has done. That's in the first generation, but I'm 7 generations in. Okay. And because I have so many other packages of people who have other generations, then combined as a family, I might be in anywhere from 7 to 12 generations. I haven't really counted. All I know is it's more. So every week I have qualified, well, almost every week, I have qualified for a 5% bonus match against other people getting paid for work from other people. So if you're a bronze and as a bronze, you get one, you sponsor 3 people who get 1 payout per week in matching bonuses, and they do the same, because remember, simplicity is duplication. We're just showing you the figures from the VIP side of it. And look how the money can grow. Look how it grows. Look how it grows, ladies and gentlemen. You can find yourself with almost 9,000 euros at any given time. That is absolutely amazing. And that is absolutely doable. And it's absolutely luxurious, because you aren't doing anything different than what you have already done. You took out a gold savings account. You acquired a package, and you told other people. Those are your packages. You can go into your back offices and take a look at them. For those who aren't familiar with the packages, you can go to KhalfaniGoldRush.com right now, KHALFANI goldrush.com. We also have profit packages that you'll learn more about in the world of cryptocurrency. We have packages that number up to $1 million in price, but it yields you a ton of gold, a ton of digital coins, and a lot of money that you can work with right now in cash. And it all gets paid on your privately issued MasterCard, Karatbars MasterCard card. Now, we have a lot of innovation that we talked to you about in the past, and I'm just going to update some of you who may not know. But not only do we have our K Exchange, which is our ATM machines that give you gold. You can also process gold for your country's currency. You can also process cryptocurrency through it. And you can also move other currencies through it. You can use your debit card, your credit card. You can use your prepaid cards. We have one based in Miami now. This is a new era of payments in a complete ecosystem. The only payment solution that is fully backed by gold and will always have value. That's a picture of our one of our machines that's based now in the world's only fully licensed and operating crypto coin bank in Miami, Florida. Be part of it, y'all. We have our new phones. This is this innovation here to your right. That is our K1 Impulse voice over blockchain phone or smartphone. Mr. Best calls it the genius phone. There's too many words and he just says genius phone. That's your K1 genius phone. All right. This is our most highest encrypted and secure phone in the world. And you'll find, in addition to it, here is a little digital key that controls all your information that you can pull out of the phone at any time, and all anyone else has is a shell. You keep all your information with you. It runs on SIM card, it runs on Wi-Fi, and when you're in those remote places conveniently known as the sticks or the boonies, it'll automatically convert and run on satellite. Now, the price of this phone, believe it or not, is free. And service will cost you, believe it or not, roughly 6 to 7 euros a month. Here you have the K merchant or the Karat merchant machine. This machine is for online merchants and store owners who wish to convert cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoins and Litecoin and Ethereum and KCB and KBC and US dollars and other currencies. You wish to use them for your business or accept them for your business without the fees of having to pay Visa and MasterCard or anyone else the $100 you had to pay them $5 of your 100 or $6 of your 100. You want to get the 100 of the 100. When you sell a product, dear merchant, you want to receive the full value by which you sold it. You don't want to be undercut by an undercutter. This eliminates all of that. Karatbars and K Merchant assumes all the risks and all the costs so that you will gain the ability to save more, earn more, and exchange in a digital age that links you now to a global economy. We have the ability to do that for you. And that's in circulation right now. So this is our KBC coin. It's more than just a cryptocurrency. It stands for a complete paradigm shift. Karat Gold coin has raised over $100 million to become one of the largest ICOs in history. ICO is known as the, introductory coin offer. Starting July 4th of this year, KBC coins can be exchanged for pure physical gold at the rate of 100 coins equaling 1 gram of gold. KBC is backed by gold, not only now of the Fort Dauphin, a gold mine in Madagascar, but we also have the 700 tons of gold that we deposited in the Gold Standard Bank in my home in Guinea, West Africa. The growth outlook for the KBC is guaranteed by Gold Standard's global mining network. This means that because it is backed solidly by gold, ladies and gentlemen, the value of the coin will never fall below the value of the gold that backs it. Oh man, it gets better. The KCB coin is the coin on the Karat Coin Bank, which is our crypto bank. This coin fuels our blockchain. With blockchain, everyone can see where and how gold is stored and to what value KCB is backed by gold. After the mainnet's release, meaning the blockchain is known as the mainnet, after its release on September 20th of this year, both coins The KBC and the KCB coins will have their own blockchain with market value protection. So the coin that you're looking at right now will increase in September upwards to 25% of its current value. The single coin will be fully backed by gold and exchangeable for gold. And in October, these coins merge. And these coins will become one coin known as the gold standard coin. And each 75 of those coins will be worth 1 gram of gold. So you see the immediate appreciation of the asset. It gets better. Through our Karatbars exchange, which we opened last November, not only do you have the complete control of the system, but you have a system that is making you money while you sleep. Because the world has just been introduced just recently, a little more than 7 coin exchanges have been introduced to our KBC coin. The KCB coin is still in ICO stage, but the KBC coin, the gold conversion will come into play in July. So you're guaranteed at bare minimum 40 cents per coin at the moment, come July 4th, at bare minimum. Now, I want to encourage you to understand something. Bitcoin, for those of you familiar with Bitcoin, that is a cryptocurrency. Bitcoin made over 23,000 millionaires because in 2010, that coin, with nothing backing it other than the innovation of the technology and the hype that was associated with it, that coin grew to $20,000 per coin. What do you think this coin is going to do backed by God's money? So on our exchange, I'm urging all of you today to take a US $5 and exchange it for 1/10 of a gram of cash gold and start that process today. And you let your upline know, you let your sponsor know that you have done so, and you sponsors contact me or get back to them, and we will help them move that money across the exchange so they can have some of these KBC coins and enjoy the wealth that all of us will enjoy beginning July 4th. Again, ladies and gentlemen, it all begins with the world's best money. I can't speak for your reason or your logic as to why you signed on for your free gold savings account, but Karatbars International is absolutely in a position to reward you handsomely for your commitment. Now all you have to do is make a commitment to yourself. Save in gold. Exchange for gold-backed cryptocurrencies. Tell a lot of people. Make a lot of money. Every aspect of Karatbars International is a income asset producer. Every aspect of it is asset producer. I can't even say it, I'm so full. Is income driven, is asset driven. Every activity you participate in Karatbars International is an asset producing activity. With your own cryptocurrency backed by gold, the amount of wealth that you'll see in a few days can be endless. Let me explain something to you. Not only is Mr. Seiss a great visionary, but he is a great judge of character and people. He's partnered with Mr. Joseph Heiss, who is now chairman of Karat Gold Bank, or Gold Standard Bank rather, and Karatbars. And he predicts that our coins, the value of the coins will jump at least 50 times before the end of the year. He also backs Mr. Seiss' vision where 2023 rolls around. It is their desire that one coin will be equal to 1 gram of gold. Mr. Heiss took it even further. because it is gold and because you have a shook, not a shaken, a shook world economy, you can now find yourself holding onto a coin that's equal to 1 kilogram in the very near future. It all begins with our own cryptocurrency. It begins with our ability to move through our own payment system. It begins for us to manipulate the coins through our own exchange. It begins with the access to our own cryptocurrency bank and exchange. I'm sorry, ATMs. It begins with our phones that's already on the market and totally free. You get with your sponsors right now. If you don't have a sponsor, get with KafaniGoldRush.com and learn through your free gold savings account how you can acquire the coins that'll give you your phone. And with our mainnet, our own blockchain, the security, the unhackableness of this network, the transparency of the network, that's what the decentralizing means, is transparent. You will absolutely see an endless revenue stream, endless revenue streams, and it's all generational wealth, because everything in Karatbars is not only asset producing, but it's also an inheritable part of an estate. You can pass this on to your children, your loved ones. You can move your business through Karatbars and pass that on. You can move, listen, you can't pass on a job, but you can build upon a future. And that future, ladies and gentlemen, all begins, as it should, with the world's best money. It's gold. So what is luxury? Luxury is a lifestyle. How do you achieve that lifestyle? By securing your freedom. And your freedom begins with securing your time. Before I came into Karatbars, I was working 60 to 70 hours a week relentlessly, trying to make sure there was a roof over the head, trying to make sure that bills were taken care of, trying to make sure that bellies were full, trying to make sure that I did what I should once I learned what it was and is to be a provider. Now, these plantations or these jobs are lucky to see me maybe 3 days a week. They might see me. And it'll only be a few hours at that. Because this system is allowing me to gain more of my freedom. And this system has allowed the job, as it will allow you, it will allow your job to finance your freedom to the point that you'll be ready to retire the job. It all begins with the world's best money, y'all. Here's a reminder of the milestones again. You have the pre-sale of the phone, which is going on now. It began March 20th, 2019. You can go to KafaniGoldRush.com. You can look up the K1 Impulse phones. You can look at all the information related to it. Look at the videos on his page, on this page of Kafani Gold Rush. Look at the videos of KafaniGoldRush.com and sign up for your free gold savings account. Gold Independence Day, July 4th, 2019, 100 KBC coins will be equal to 1 gram of gold, but I already told you where that's going. September 4th, 2019, the Karat Coin Bank pre-sale finishes. That means the full feature KCB circulation will begin. That means it'll be out of its ICO stage and it'll be moving at a rate. Right now, it's in pre-stage is 14 cents per coin. When it comes out of that pre-sale stage, that ICO stage, it's going to jump. It's going to jump. I'm not even going to put a number on it. Mainnet release, that's the blockchain that opens up on the 20th of September. That's when things really fly. But it gets even better because October 1st is the creation of the hard fork. A hard fork in cryptocurrency means that you're moving whatever coin that you have or token that you have off of someone else's blockchain. You're moving it now to your own. So Bitcoin runs on Ethereum, and Litecoin, they all run on Ethereum. But now you'll be able to move the KBC coin and the KCB coin. You're going to merge them, and they're going to be hard forked, meaning they're going to be placed on their own blockchain, moving at a transaction speed of 18 million transactions per second. It's the creation of a single coin backed by gold, the gold standard coin, or the GSC. Man. And January 1st, 2020, you'll open the new year with 75 of those coins being equal to 1 gram of gold. You got it all here, family. It's the best of all worlds. It's a win-win. Money is gold, gold is money. You're not taking anything and spending outside of yourself. All you're doing is moving devalued currency to another pocket to produce a value with it, and then moving it to another pocket in your pants that produces another level of value, that moves to the other pocket. It produces another level of value that you can cash out and then start all over again in the same pair of pants. It never leaves you. It never leaves you. So what happens when you open up with your free gold savings account? You're given $1 million worth, more than $1 million worth of software, a back office software that you will access through your own username and password on the internet. It gives you your ability to shop. It gives you your ability to see your own page of information, which is known as a landing page. You can download brochures. You can download presentations, just as this one. And you can begin with your own Karatbars website, because it'll all be there for you. We have a fast track module for those who are just joining on to the world of Karatbars, or those who have not received a package yet. If you purchase a package, acquire a package, you can get one for as low as US dollars, because I'm in the US. I know many of you are abroad, but for those in the US, it's about roughly $203 to $207 US for the lowest package. And you can get another package, a VIP package is in the upwards of $3,100, $3,200 US, and those packages will gain you massive wealth. But every package you get, you can receive a free upgrade. You're going to qualify, meaning for every level under VIP. So bronze or better, if you get someone to acquire a package, you did bronze or better, you will within 5 weeks. You get 5 packages, bronze or better, you will automatically move from bronze to silver as a gift from Karatbars. If you get people to do silver or better as a silver, you will automatically, within the same amount of weeks, you will automatically be upgraded to a gold. And if you do the same gold or better, which will be all easy to do, you'll qualify within the 5 weeks, move up to VIP. Or you can join under some of those beautiful profit packages that you can buy as many as you want, as many times as you want, once your KYCs have been approved, which is a whole nother seminar. But they can also get you the status that you might be looking for. But anybody in their right mind would want VIP from the get. But again, we all get in where we fit in. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We can help you. And this is what you're paid on. You're paid on the Karatbars prepaid card. Earnings and liquidated gold funds are loaded automatically each week onto this card. So by Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you know what you'll see Friday morning of the following week on your card. And it's paid out in euros. Now, the power in that is that the euro is worth more than the US dollar. So anything that I purchase leverage wise, such as we purchase a car, or we pay our house note, or we pay our bills. We pay it all with the Karatbars card because it's a home-based business. It's a tremendous tax write-off, and you're actually paying less because it's requiring less euros to pay the US dollar amount. You're saving every time you turn. So this is your chance. You're already open to a worldwide market. You have 7 billion potential customers. You have the most unique of all products, and the one that everybody wants, which is money. It's an innovative company. It's substantial. It has a substantial compensation system. We haven't even gone through all of them. I just shared a few for this moment of this stream, this convention. We have high potential part-time income and revenue, and you have customer support via telephone and email and instant messaging and texting and social media and word of mouth and face-to-face, we work with you. Our goal is to give people across the world a safe platform and method to transfer from currency into gold bullion 1 gram at a time or more. Ladies and gentlemen, be ready for Let's Go Weekend 9. Let's Go Weekend 9 will be in Atlanta, Georgia, September 26th through the 29th. This is where the world of Karatbars comes together. Mr. Harold Sykes will be there as well. We'll have special VIP sessions. We'll have workshops and seminars. But it's really just a love fest of people who have grown to understand the power of what God has blessed us to be a part of. And we're looking again for a wonderful, wonderful launch into our future of money. Besides, it's going to be really extra special because come September, the majority of us will be millionaires. So come hang out and see what the wealthy do. All right. Mr. Carlito, if you have no other questions there online, I see, what does it say here? Jennifer Joseph, thank you. Russell Crossan, thank you. Stanley Slade, Shirley Gay Muhammad, thank you. All the Phillies, yes, thank you so much for the opportunity of sharing with you. My email address is etmuhammad, E-T, like Eric, T, Ture, E.T. Muhammad, ETMUHAMMAD @gmail.com. If you secured, yes, if you secured your $5 US exchange for cash gold, if you need to know how to do that, hit me with an email, reach up line to your sponsors first, but hit me with an email and let's get you going. And I'll show you how to convert into those coins that will help to establish your future. It's about your dream, y'all. It's about your why. Why do you want it? What do you intend to do with it? Mr. Carlito can be reached at, Mr. Carlito, how can they reach you? I know for the membership, you can go to KalfaniGoldRush.com and you can establish your free gold savings account. And Mr. Carlito, are you there? Are you muted?
Yes, sir. Great show, brother.
All right. Do you have anything that you need to add? Any comments or questions from anyone else that I can see that I haven't seen?
No, sir. I was I was messaging you. I guess the message is down, but no. But everybody is very, very pleased. We got a lot of visitors that was definitely on the stream. So I just wanted to thank everybody, sister. Hey, Miss Linda Kelly. Hi, Linda Kelly from Hampton, Virginia. That's what I'm talking about. Brother Edward Young, Brother Stanley Sled, Sister Shirley Gay, Sister April Songbird Muhammad, Sister Andrea Stakes, Brother Amar Berry, Sister D. Stevens was all on the line. They was interacting. I'm sure they're going to go back down line and pump those blue dots up and put some fire under them and put some hope under them and watch them explode with gold. And I guess you can announce your show, the man behind the scenes on Kalfani Radio and his journey to Karatbars journey.
This is a fact. Of course, you know, Kalfani Radio is the only platform worldwide that pays its hosts. One of them right here. System, y'all, I'm telling you. So on Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Kalfani Radio, we have Kalfani Radio, the Facebook page. We have the Gold is Gold show hosted by myself, and my special guest this week will be the man behind the glory. It'll be Mr. Carlito Muhammad, CEO and founder of Kalfani Radio. And he's going to share the story of how he got his glory. That's old MC DJ line. I don't know if y'all familiar with that. But he's going to share the story of how he got his glory through Kalfani Radio and his venture into Karatbars International. So it's all about the dream and the ability to dream big And you're going to learn more about that next Tuesday at 9 p.m. California Radio Facebook page. The goal is gold. That's Eastern Standard Time, so make sure that you all share. All right? Mr. Carlito, if there's nothing else, I would love for you to close us out with that dream again. I'm seeing a lot of feeds, people responding to your opening. It was very, very inspiring. It is hot, man. It is hot, and it shows us Let's Go Weekend 9. Thank you again, family.
One of the greatest things about life is that how you perceive it determines what you get from it. The lens through which you look at the world roadmaps your success, right? All we are is a compilation of the things we see and the beliefs we hold. Which brings me to a very interesting question. Why are human beings so inclined to limit themselves and their abilities? Why do we bring life to stopping points, to barriers that simply are not there? See, in the world we know, every day of our lives is consumed by rules, laws, limitations. If I throw a rock into the air, it's going to hit a certain point, come to a stop, and fall back down to earth. That's science. That result can be mathematically proven, and there's really no debate about it. The issue, though, and one of the most tragic elements of human behavior, is when that exact certainty, that limitation, is applied to potential. Because potential is not a thing. Potential is an idea. Visualize someone who just completed a 6-minute mile, right? It's a pretty good time, something to be proud of. The question, though, is what tangible evidence, what proof does that individual have that they couldn't have run 5:59 or 5:50, 5:30? So often we stop because we believe we've done enough. We're comfortable right where we are, we know what the standard is, and we act accordingly. But just imagine a life without these false pretenses. Imagine the possibilities that exist for those who set their own standards. It truly is the difference between ordinary and extraordinary. Going back a few years, when Henry Ford first created the automobile, he said that if he would have asked the world what they wanted, they would have said faster horses, because that was the standard. A new possible hadn't been defined yet. And this supports the fact that reality is whatever you decide it's going to be, right? That mentality has been held by anyone who's made a positive impact on society, anyone who's exceeded expectations. Unlike that rock flying through the air, there is no defined stopping point for you other than the one you give yourself. And today is about taking that stopping point and making it disappear. It's about innovation, having the courage to step into the unknown, to push, to do the things that most people wouldn't. Because most people are confined to those self-induced limitations. But they don't need to be. Right? There are two ways to look at any situation: to simply exist through it, or to have an impact, to be the defining piece, to do something memorable. And every day is an opportunity to become that standard. But you have to first believe you are. Believe that your capabilities and talents stretch far beyond what is right in front of you. Believe that possibilities are limitless. And you will see the world transform right in front of you. It'll be an incredible sight to see.
There's a popular quote going around at the moment. The person you will be in 5 years is based on the books you read and the people you hang around with today. This is quite true, but it applies to everything else as well. The person you will be in the future is based on everything you do today, the people you hang around with, but more so the people you listen to, the opinions you believe, the books you read, or the videos you watch. All the information you take in, positive or negative, will affect your future. The workouts you do or don't do, that will show up in the future. The foods you eat today will affect your future on a visual and energy level. The same is true with your thoughts and information. What you feed your mind will shape your future. If all you do is take in garbage, guess what your future's gonna be made up of? Commit to feed your mind with successful thoughts and surround yourself with those who have the same ambition. It doesn't matter where you get your information from. You may read, you may get it from podcasts or videos. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you keep feeding your mind every day. Your future self is begging you to show some discipline. Your future self is begging you not to be like the rest, to learn more than the rest, to work harder and smarter than the rest. Your future self is begging you to do the work now so you can enjoy later. If you don't feed your mind with success, it will rot with mediocrity. What you do every day will dictate your future. What you want out of life, you must put it in. If you want success, put it in there. If you want health and fitness, put it in. If you want peace and happiness, put it in. Your actions will equal your results.
My mind is strong. I am strong. My thoughts are strong. My beliefs are strong. My life is strong. They say I can't. I can. They say I won't. I will. They say I'm not. I am. I am limitless. I am. I am. There's nothing I cannot be. Nothing I cannot do. Nothing I cannot have. In my mind, there are no limits. I am limitless. There's nothing I cannot be. Nothing I cannot do. Nothing I cannot have. There exists no limits in my mind.
Freedom. What it's all about. Back to you.